What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are just taking a quick look at Bitcoin here, just seeing what it's doing. And realistically, Bitcoin has done basically nothing over the past week or so, just going sideways in a very boring, low volatility, low interest and low volume market over this holiday period. Obviously, with the FTX collapse, we did come down and finally shed that low of that range that we were in for ages here. You can see for months and months and months we were going sideways, and then finally we did get that low being broken here. We come back up, form our range. You can see we came back up, retested this level of support as resistance, form our range, low, high, low, gets retested again, and then as we predicted here, we'd probably come back up and retest the high, which is what we did. We made our way back up with some fairly bullish price action there, made our way back up to the high here and got a big rejection. You can see how big this rejection is, this candle here. Come back that down into the middle of the range, and then we get a little bit of sideways action over the past week or so. You can see pretty clearly what's been going on in the markets. Really absolutely nothing, just going sideways in the middle of the range, pretty much 50% between the highs and the lows of the range as well, and basically just waiting for a little move in the market, aren't we? You can see we had a little bit of a push to the downside here, which might have been what caused all the altcoins to start to roll over again and make new lower lows. But realistically, Bitcoin doing very little right now. Everyone getting bored, everyone getting shaken out of the market, because bear markets are notoriously boring and very disheartening, aren't they? But realistically, you have to keep your head screwed on and think of the long term. I mean, if you look at the weekly time frame here, you can see Bitcoin over the long term has been an incredible asset to be in, and we do think long term Bitcoin is probably going to continue to do extremely well. You'd say realistically that Bitcoin, it's in the midst of a very vicious continuous downtrend right now of this bear market, but we do think eventually it is probably going to find some support. If it does make a new lower low here, we've obviously got this very big designated zone here, anywhere between you would say that around that 10 to 11k level, all the way up to around 13 or 14k. There's a very nice area here where we could come back into. Lots of support in this area where you could see a very significant bounce. And I mean, buying Bitcoin at around 10k, that would be a very nice deal indeed, wouldn't it? If you're thinking 100k and beyond over the next few years, maybe even getting up towards that 1 million mark in the next 10 or 20 years, depending on how things go with cryptocurrency in general. I mean, it's an absolute no-brainer really, buying Bitcoin at 10k, isn't it? And everyone always thinks like they buy the top, they sell the bottom, they buy the top, they sell the bottom. People bought the top and now they are selling the bottom, and we're getting back down towards the levels where really people should be buying realistically. Not financial advice, of course, but if you're thinking you're a smart investor, you buy low and you sell high, don't you? And we're getting to those points now where it's an extremely tasty buy, in our opinion, at the very least. So that would be our analysis for today, guys. There's really not much to say apart from Bitcoin is just chopping sideways still. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.